Today is the third day that the privately owned elephants in Sohra, Nepal, are being allowed inside Chitwan National Park for grazing. This change in policy is as a result of the coronavirus pandemic. While livestock from the village graze on the community side of the river, the chief warden has made a special exception for elephants to graze on the park side of the river. If this exception had not been made, the elephants would remain chained under their shelter with limited access to food and water. But there is a threat to this welfare improvement. Grazing livestock have been seen on the national park side of the river. This is strictly forbidden and threatens the special exception that has been granted for the elephants. As the she-elephant crosses the river with all three young mahouts on her back, the front mahout steers using his feet. Using pressure from his toes, the balls of his feet, and his heels, he directs her. She enters the river without hesitation, and immediately, without stopping, she begins to drink. Walking at this slow pace allows the elephant to drink her fill by the time she reaches the opposite side of the river. Then, midstream, after she has satisfied her thirst, she begins to cool herself by spraying water on her sides and her chest. I am sure she would love to throw water up over her head, but the riders on her back would not appreciate that, and she knows this is not permissible. She is not allowed to completely drench herself while she has riders. She will have to wait until they disembark. Mahouts do most anything to avoid getting wet. So the mahout on the back, sensing that he might get wet, pulls the riding pad up to avoid the sprays from the elephant's trunk. And as she reaches the opposite side of the river, we see a lone elephant grazing. Her body language suggests that she is not completely comfortable with the approaching elephant. The mahout does not appear to be comfortable either. As a result, the mahouts start talking and very likely are discussing their elephant's temperament and how safe it is for them to be close. At this point, the elephant stretches out onto her sternum, allowing two of the mahouts to disembark. They remove the umbrella, the riding pads, their flip-flops, and water bottles. Anything that they don't want to get wet. When the elephant gets up, she has a burst of energy, a display of excitement in anticipation of what she knows will follow. She rushes down the sand path back to the river, trumpeting. Obviously, she knows it's bath time. This is where we see the relationship between the elephant and the mahout. If she trusts her mahout, the elephant will lie down in the river and enjoy her bath without hesitation. Her mahout will not engage in any act of physical abuse. In a healthy relationship, bath time is like a dance. Elephant Aid International has worked with the Nepali government for the past 10 years, helping to improve elephant welfare. We appreciate the opportunity to influence this recent decision made by the Chief Warden and his advisors. We are proud of the part that we continue to play helping the elephants of Sohra.